Hey y'all, it's Courtney and I'm back with just a really quick little update video. Um, so I got some news earlier and I'm not sure how I feel about it. I went to the high-risk clinic and they did some blood work because they wanted to see if there was anything that could have made me lose my pregnancies in the past, because back then the doctors just said, let's just chalk this up to bad luck. So I went through a different hospital this time and they're like, no, this seems like a little bit more than bad luck. So all these years I've just kind of blamed myself. I've just kind of always felt like the life I was living, I just felt like I could have done something differently and maybe there would have been a different outcome. I think a lot of women that suffer child loss blame themselves. So they gave me blood work, and I wasn't expecting anything to come back. But I got a call today. It's been like over a week since I went, so I was really surprised to get a call. And it turns out that I have something called Lupus it's called clotting, like, dang it, I'll have to look at it up again. I can't believe that I just forgot what it was called already. Sorry guys, I'm trying to, but basically, what it is, lupus anticoagulant. So, when your blood thickens, so apparently what it does is, when you're not pregnant, it can give you blood clots in your legs and in your lungs and that kind of stuff. And when you're pregnant, it can give you blood clots in the placenta and it kills the baby. So that's, I don't know how I feel, because that's finding out that there was a reason. All this time I was just told, like, oh, well, let's just chalk it up to bad luck. And it's hard for a mother to hear that, so in your head you just go back and forth and say, well, maybe I could have done this, maybe it was because I was doing this, maybe it was because I wasn't eating healthy, maybe it was because I was in a time where I wasn't eating right, like hardly eating at all, maybe it was because of the stress of losing mom. There's just so many what ifs that go on in your head, and to find out, like, my youngest would have been 9, actually 10, 2011, so my youngest would have been 10. So for 10 years plus, I blamed myself and thought that it was something that I did, and I did something wrong. And it's really weird. I don't know how to feel. And then, of course, it stresses me out for this baby because I still have it. It's not like it went away. Because I had no problems with Autumn. I just didn't think, I thought maybe it was the lifestyle I was living. I thought it was something that I did. I thought it was something I would never have to worry about again. And yes, I'm still breaking out, obviously. So, I don't know. I just don't know how to feel. It's a little stressful. Oh, you little asshole. God, why does he do this? Poppy. I'm standing up, by the way. He just jumped onto my shoulder. Freaking parrot cat, I'm telling you. So yeah, it's just stressful a little bit because, like, they want me to come back. He just won't sit on my shoulder. They want me to come back, on Monday. I was supposed to come back on Friday, but I found out the girls had a 2-hour early dismissal, and my appointment was at 12:30. So, and they get home at like 1:30 that day. So I was like, it's not going to work. So I had to reschedule for Monday, and they're going to have me do blood work again to make sure that it's not an error. They said they seriously doubt it's an error, but just to be sure, luckily they already put me on aspirin, a low dose of aspirin, 81 milligrams, like a month ago. So I've already been taking that. I didn't know why at the time they wanted me to take that. I thought it was because I had a little bit of high blood pressure. I thought that's why they asked me to get on it. But apparently it was because just in case I did have this, it wouldn't hurt to go ahead and start taking it, and it would be less dangerous for the baby if I went ahead and started taking it. So that's good, because obviously now I'm at least taking steps, and it is treatable now that we know. So it's good that I did find out instead of just not knowing this whole time. So yeah, knowing is good, because now we can start to treat it now that we know about it. So it's not really finding out about it now that's bothering me. I'm glad that I found out, but at the same time, it's like 10 years. Well, actually, I'm 31, so 13 years, 14 years of thinking that I did something wrong, thinking that it's my fault that I never got to meet my babies. And finding out that, you know, there was something that could have been done, and it wasn't just bad luck. And if they would have just looked into it, maybe that wouldn't have happened. But at the same time, if it wouldn't have happened, I might still be in a terrible abusive relationship, because I would have done anything to keep that family together, and I'd probably be in prison right along with him. So I still believe that things happen for a reason. But it was a lot of years of heartache for no reason. So my cat's wanting me to turn on the shower. So we're going to go on Monday. We're going to get the test again. I'll let you guys know. I'll update you guys, of course. Just a little stressed. It's a little emotional. I don't know. I've just been sitting here for a few hours thinking about it, and I just don't know how to feel. I don't know whether I'm glad. I know I'm glad, because obviously now I can get it taken care of, and it's less likely that it'll happen to this baby. Because they're going to medicate me as soon as they get that test back. If it comes back positive again, which they said it probably will, considering I've lost babies in the past, and I'm showing positive for it now, they're guessing that it's right. So, yeah, they'll put me on medication, and then it's not something we'll have to worry about anymore, but until then, I'm going to be stressed out a little bit. So, gotta try not to stress, though, because obviously that's not going to help me or the baby either. So, I don't know, guys. It's just really weird feeling. I don't know how to take it. I know I should be happy, but at the same time, like, it just feels like, once again, all those years I just was miserable. And I still would have been, because I still would have missed my children, but it's the fact that I felt like it was my fault. And I'll probably still feel that way. I'll probably still find ways to be like, well, yeah, but also if you wouldn't have been doing this, that also probably doesn't help either, because I've just grown used to blaming myself. So, anyways, guys, if you've suffered child loss, please try not to blame yourself. I know it's extremely hard, and I know that that's a mother's first instinct. If something happens to your child, you blame yourself. People that their kids go missing, they always blame themselves in one way or another. As a mother, it's hard not to feel responsible if anything happens to your child. So, yeah, I don't know. It's just a weird feeling. But I just wanted to let you guys know. We're all good. I'm all good. I have an appointment on Monday, so we'll check baby's heartbeat and all that. I don't know why they're not giving me an ultrasound, especially considering finding all this out. I don't know. But I guess when I go on Monday, they will schedule me for my gender scan appointment, which I'm either 18 or 19 weeks right now, so I don't know. I don't know why they're making me wait. I think another week or two, so I'm going to be going right back in a week or two, so, which I get that I need to go this week, so that we can talk about that and get the blood drawn, but I'm going to be stressed until I see my little baby kicking around in there, making sure that he or she is all good, and everything's okay, and he's strong and kicking around. So that's a little stressful too. I definitely am feeling a little bit of movements, so that helps as well. If it was earlier in my pregnancy, also, I'd be a little bit more worried, but it's getting, a little bit later, so I'm not as stressed about it, but I can't lie and say I'm not stressed at all. So, anyways, guys, I gotta get off here. I gotta take my shower. My cat's sitting here waiting for me to turn on the water, so, somebody sent me an article about Maine Coons the other day, and everything that it described was my cats. Water, those cats, every single time I turn on the shower, he's in the shower. Every time he hears the sink turn on, he's running in there. If he hears you shake a bottle of water, he is bolting because he wants that bottle of water. Anytime you sit a cup of water down, he spills it. He loves water. So, alright guys, seriously, I love y'all, and I'll talk to you later. Bye!